Some days you play like a monster, and the next day you can't time a single swing. You're not inconsistent because you're bad. You're inconsistent because your brain is fighting something you can't even see. Let me show you what that actually is. Most gamers think their inconsistency is mechanical in nature. It's not. It's neurological. Your brain takes time to lock into these patterns, these timings and reads. That's why the first duel of the day always feels off. You don't magically suck, your brain just isn't calibrated yet. When you warm up, your timing improves. When you're cold, your reads lag a little behind. Your brain literally just needs a few minutes to sync your decisions with your reactions. Inconsistency isn't failure, it's just a warm-up problem. Each gamer has two different sides of themselves, the calm version and the emotional version. The calm version reads perfectly. The emotional one swings early, panics late, and mistimes everything. When you feel pressure, when you feel watched, when you lose to someone you think you should beat, when you're frustrated, your brain switches over into survival mode. Survival mode kills your consistency. Because your brain stops reading and starts reacting, your mechanical skill never truly changes. Your emotional state does. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your inconsistency comes from repeating the same reactive habits. You dodge too early when you get nervous. You panic parry when you're overwhelmed. You freeze when someone aggression chains. You shut down when someone reads you twice. And because you don't notice these habits, your inconsistency looks random, but it's actually patterns you just haven't identified yet. When you learn your own patterns, your inconsistency disappears. Sometimes you're sharp, sometimes you're draining your energy just to focus. Gaming isn't just mechanics, it's also cognitive load. If you slept bad, had a long day, or your mind is cluttered up, your brain will delay signals by just a few milliseconds. And a few milliseconds is the difference between a perfect counter and getting your head cut off. Your bad days aren't regression, they're mental fatigue showing up in your gameplay. Here's something nobody talks about. Players warm up their aim, but never warm up their focus. You swipe your mouse around to loosen up your arm, but you don't loosen your mind. That's why you choke early in sessions. Your brain isn't in its read mode yet. A 60-second mental reset before you queue will fix half of your inconsistency instantly. You know those games where everything clicks, where you're dodging perfectly, reading everything, timing every punish? That's not magic, that's your flow state. Flow happens when your emotions start to quiet down, you recognize your own patterns, your reactions align with what you're reading, and you stop forcing the outcomes. Flow is not luck, it's your brain finally syncing up with the match. And once you learn how to enter it on purpose, you eliminate inconsistency completely. You're not inconsistent because you're bad. You're inconsistent because you're not calibrated. Warm up your brain, reset your emotions, identify your patterns, rest on low energy days. Prepare your mind, not just your hands, and give yourself time to enter your flow state. You're not falling behind, you're not regressing, you're just one mental adjustment away from playing like your best self, consistently.